Hello, it's fine. I'm having minor headache, but I'm fine otherwise. I'm just doing my gust S3 guide right now because people asked for it. Hello, and then like people said that it's a good idea for me to probably just share the guide making process here, guys. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and also for you guys to like see how the guide making process goes. It's pretty boring though, because it will just see me just going over clips and stuff. It won't be like anything more. Hello. Luckily, the S3 guide will be a bit shorter than the Dragon stage and the stage 2, probably even stage 1 guide, because S3 is pretty simple. Actually, did I take out too much? Probably, yeah. I should put the clicking process here also. SGP? No, I'm playing from Canada. I think maybe I cut too much stuff. Let me see. Yeah, maybe I cut too much stuff. Where's the... Hello. Let me see if I can change the... It's a bit annoying to stream it like this because I don't want to show my whole screen, but okay. This is the S3 map from data mine. Like, I would like to show the data mine process to you guys also, but it's a bit hard for me to do that. So I end up just fetching this file first before starting the stream. Now I'm going to show you how I usually make the the little maps I make. So what I do is I data mine to get the map out of like the end, and then I'll just take the part which I need. So today we are talking about S3 only. This is the map for stage 3 to stage 4. And then for stage 3, we are only looking at this part of the map, like only this part I selected. The other parts are stage 4 map, like the area here is like pre-stage 4. So what happens when you are going from stage 3 to stage 4 is that you need to go through this passage, and then after you reach here, you will get teleported inside to the main area of the stage 4. So only this part is the stage 4 area, and all the other parts are like pre-stage 4, and the pre-stage 3 part is this part. The actual stage 3 area is long like this. But for explanation's sake, I need to just get the whole part of this out. Hello. And then let me just somehow it doesn't show the other paint I have here though. That's weird. Properties. Can I show the other paint I have here? What, I don't know like why it can only show one paint, but okay. I will show the other screen soon. Need to first kind of like show you guys how the map is orientated, but okay, there's not much stuff to talk about, so I guess I'll just show like hello, thank you. I think I'll just show the whole map instead of just giving like a part of it, since there's not much to talk about for S3. That's so weird. Okay, there's stage 2 now. Okay. So I'm going to work on this now. The first thing we will want to look. Okay, so first thing we want to do is to identify like which parts are the pre-stage and which parts are the actual main S3 stage. So to do this, we will want to look at the actual map itself from game. So we open the S3 movie maker, and then just go. Sorry for the shit resolution though, because it's why is the music? There's also the resolution is just garbage on Movie Maker, so it's always like this. Okay, so you want to identify where's the first stone wall at. You can see, look at the map. You can see that the first segment is first segment is where you click the NPC. Then what I want to do now is to identify where's the stone pillars and where is the first stone wall. So you can see that from the map, you can see that the stone pillar should be at this area. The wall should be at here. So let's see once I reach the wall. Okay, so it's confirmed that the wall is here and there's 2 stone pillars at this area. I think I'm a bit lazy, so I'm not going to mark the stone pillars since it's like pretty obvious where it is. So I'll just mark the stone walls. Okay. Let's go back to the MS Paint. So we know that the stone wall is at this segment. The other one should be at here. I'll just mark it with blue line since it's a breakable wall. It's not big enough. Let me use this one. It should be bigger. Okay. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is to find the second stone wall. Second stone wall. So we need to see after breaking it first. Okay, so you can see that it's at the right at the corner where we are going to turn to the next area, like this part. But now we can mark that also. It's kind of boring to see me doing this, but that's like what I usually do for guides. Take a bit long to do. Okay. So now we identified the second wall. So the blue lines are the breakable walls. Then you will notice that there will be frogs spawning. Let me just circle them. This part will be blue frog spawning area, and this part will be black frog spawning area. It's too small. Then get a bit bigger. I think 18 is enough. Blue. Okay, it's still too small. Hello, thank you. 25. Blue rock spawn here. I don't really like how it looks out. Blue rock spawn here. Okay, let me mark the unbreakable walls. So, see. So we'll want to do like, probably just write that the blue walls are breakable and the black ones are not. Yeah, wrong color. Okay, the black ones are unbreakable walls, but those walls can be cleared after stage clear. Why does it look so big now? That's weird. Unbreakable. Why is it so big? 23? Oh, 24? Then this part will be our spawn point with NPC. Let me just make it look better. Hello. Sorry for the stream, it will be a bit boring today because it will just be me doing the guide. NPC spot, also where you spawn, where you enter. How do I should where you spawn? Spawn probably a better word than enter. Where you spawn after clearing S2. Okay. Let me think of what else to include. Like I think I should include the pillar spots, but oh my god, that's so much work for me. Let me think. Should I include the pillar spots or no? Like it's not like an important information because when you enter the stage, you can clearly see where the pillars are. But like if I'm making a map, it's a bit weird if I don't include the pillars. Okay, never mind. I won't include the pillars, so it's easier for me. I should include some pictures of the pillars though. Okay. Let me think. What else should I add? Probably best idea right now would be taking a screenshot of the pillars. one. Sorry, I would need to take some screenshot of the pillars. It's actually quite hard for me to find pillars. Hello, hello. Good day, good day. Find pillars in my POVs. My god, I'm so lazy. I kind of want to just straight take the files from the game instead of trying to take a screenshot in game. Cause the angle I have for the players aren't really good here. Okay, never mind. It's a bit blurry, but I think it does the job. It's possible. It's possible to do that. Like actually Undead, me, and Seizano cleared Gust with 3 men only recently. Like a few weeks ago, probably I'll say 3 weeks ago-ish. We cleared Gust with 2 DPS and 1 healer. The healer is a physician healer, but it's easier to clear with a geared LF or a geared Saint. It's possible, but it's really hard. It's hard because you have less heals, and then when the taint of healing is gone, it's very easy for you to die. Okay, pillars. And then I should do a small arrow for the Blaze-Storm direction. Poison is much painful than S3, so that like I think you lose. I think you lose 2% per 1 second. Oh, actually, is it 2% per 1 second or 4% per 2 seconds? But anyways, it's like around 2% HP loss per 1 second. So at 10 seconds, you will lose 20% HP. It's impossible to sustain if your healer's heal isn't high enough. Then if you get hit, it's really easy for you to die also. So it's really hard to do it with only 1 healer. That's why usually when we talk about the comp, we usually recommend you to get 2 healers for Gust because of the HP loss debuff. Oh, where's the Bongo cat? Because today I'm doing guide making. You won't see me clicking my keyboard that much, so that's why it's not here. Okay. Blaze-Storm direction. more to the right side, right? This is the right side. More to the right side. That's not what I wanted. It will be public like the S2 guide, but currently I'm still working on it. All my private guides are text guide, so those guides I won't share because like the information on it is kind of old. It's kind of incorrect from today's viewpoint. So need a lot of changes, and then they are made since like the under Gust era. So it's like very very old. They are like probably half a year old already. So those text guide that I made, you won't see them. But for the newer guides, those video guides, I will share them, including with the with the pictures and stuff. There's also like I think I made like 2 picture guides for Gust Dragon stage, but those guides are kind of outdated also. So anyhow, I'll probably prefer to share the newest up-to-date guides to you guys with like some of the new knowledge I get from raiding so much Gust in the past. How many months was it? Like 8 months? Actually, yeah, 8 months. Past 8 months. Maybe 9 months, since I think Gust Under starts in January, so it's 9 months already. 9 to 10 months. The older guides that I made are like not as accurate as the current ones I'm making, so you guys will only have the newest stuff. Lead, strong directions. Here's safe area. This one. That's right side. Okay. Thank you. Oh no, that's not good. Like, to be honest, if you want my opinion, I think if your class is popular, you actually shouldn't buy the hammer service, because it's likely that there will be a lot of like crafted version on the market already if your class is popular, such as Moonlord or Inqui. If you can get a craft that's like defense and def or critical damage, it's good enough. If you do it yourself, there's like good chance that you'll get HP or crit if you're lucky. But yeah, and if you want to gamble, then no one's stopping you. Okay, let me just get a safe area picture. Oh, you are glad? Then that's hard. Actually, not that hard if you wait for a few more months. It's kind of hard to fit the safe area picture at somewhere though. Let me just fit it here. Oh, I'll just put a safe area later. It's so hard. Like, where should I put it? Yeah, true. Why is this so hard? Let me just type it out then. Sample color image. Place one. Let's get this out. What's the wording of it again? A blaze storm is incoming. Blaze storm is incoming. Pillars usually spawn closer to the right side. It's kind of interesting that the pillars usually spawn closer to the right side. Like even at the boss areas, you will get more pillars at this side than at the boss side. What's the difference between Gulmech at FDN Hardcore and normal? For FDN Hardcore, the only difference outside of more damage and more HP is that if you have more than 6 people alive, for example, if you enter with 8 men alive in FDN Hardcore, 2 of the people will be infected with the love virus debuff, which is friendly fire mode. So those people with the love virus debuff, if they attack you, if their skills hit you, you will die. So for FDN Hardcore, most teams that cleared right now, what they do is they send 2 people to die before Gulmech starts, so they start with 6 people. Because if you enter with 6 people only, there is a very high chance that the debuff won't apply at all. Why is it a very high chance? Why is it not 100%? Because ED is ED make it like, I'm not sure if it's a bug or what, but we do have like a few runs with like 6 people, but still have like 1 person got debuff. Like most party will just send 2 people to die to make sure the debuff doesn't land on anyone. So yeah. Arena. For Arena, I will say the VJ is pretty buggy. They said that they fix it in October KDM patch, but there's like no test videos of it, so I'm not sure if they really fix it or what. Therefore, I cannot tell you that if it's better, but I can say that DJ is still good. If you want the ranking, BJ without bug is better than the BMJ. The BMJ is better than the DJ. DJ is actually the worst state out of the 3. But if you want to say like which of them is the easiest one to use, it would definitely be DJ. DJ is the easiest ones to use. BMJ is probably the hardest one because of the slow cast time, and then VJ is the highest damaging one, but the VJ got one problem is that it's really buggy. Then the AoE is also pretty small, so that's the problem with the VJ. Okay, let's see. Ba, 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 ba. Save and buff. Okay. Sure, this is free area. Good morning, good morning. It's random. It's random. There's no way to change the aggro. It's really random for the purple wisp. Usually the wisp aggro will be based on the base class aggro, such as like you will see the wisp being more on the saint or being more on the moon lord or destroyer, something like that. But there's no guarantee because sometimes it will just move to random classes also. Good morning, hello. Like, the best way right now, like people figure out, is just to have the aggro to stay at 6 o'clock, and the rest of the people will hit and finish all the other wisps. Okay. Boss spawn. Spot. Environment. Yeah, there will be love fire spot for 2 people, but that debuff only happens when you enter with like 8 people alive during Gulmek. If you enter with 6 people, there is a high chance that there won't be any debuff. So like usually what other parties do is they just kill two of the lowest P attack characters in the party, then enter Gulmek with 6 people only. Because to be honest, the HP of the flower and the blue wisp are too high, so it's really hard for characters that are not as geared as like the DPS classes to fight in the Gulmek. because the Guo's base stat is based on your base stat, so it doesn't look at your class or anything. It just look at your base attack and stuff. So it's really hard if you bring like tanks without gear or healers without gear inside, and then if you bring those characters into duel without killing them off first, then you have the lot of friars landing on one of the DPS character. It will be very hard to clear Ghoul. So that's why like most parties, they just ask the lowest gear character in the party to suicide first before entering. Let me type it out since I don't think you get it. I'll just type it out so it's easier for you to understand. The Love Virus debuff is very easy to spot. It will be like a 600 seconds debuff on the status bar. Okay. I think I'll just talk about the whatever it is. I'll talk about the Blazestorm CD when you enter S3, because I think pre-S3 is not that important. I actually don't like to add this kind of thing, but like, since if I don't add it, like, people will steal it anyways, so might as well. Like, it's not the first time that my maps got stolen or copied. It's like very often back in the FDN era. Like the DN forums got so many maps from me being stolen there. Okay. Stage 3. Okay, now we are done with the stage 3. it's the same if you FDC, but I don't think FDC is a better way, because FDC you need to wait for them to FDC. It's kind of wasting time. They cannot revive after FDC also. Like if they revive it, they cannot do anything because because ED plays a new debuff. If you revive during Gormak, you will get like silenced and you can't do anything. You will get silenced and you will have all your attack value down to 0 and stuff. Yeah, like you should just ask people to just suicide. No one knows who's the noblest holder. Like some people say it's still Incific, so I'm not. I don't know. Yeah, it's very likely that's him again. Okay, I guess I'm done with this, so I can go back to Movie Maker now. Movie Maker, let's go. Why spam ABN? Save time. Because ABN is like one of the fastest nests you can go for spamming, because the boss doesn't move that much. Then the last boss is fairly easy to deal with, so that's why I usually spam ABN when I run out of quest. There's like no special reason for it. It's just that it's easier. No, I don't get FDJ at all. Like, I spam for dark crystals and red powders. My luck is for garbage, so I don't expect of getting FDJs. I think I'll get all my attack Js to 15 first before I ever get a FDJ. Currently, it's like 2k runs on my defense, so I still don't have any FDJs. But it's fine. Like, I'm not expecting it to drop anyways. Stage 3. Actually, how do I? Let me see. How do I organize my guides? Like every time when I'm making guides, I always forgot how do I start it. Give me a sec for me to go over. Oh, I did my. Okay, so I go with a overview. So there's an overview first. Oh, okay, overview then basic attacks. Okay. Oh, 23 is actually a bit too slow. Let me just go with 28, I guess. Overview. Yeah. But it's still like pretty funny, yeah. Not pretty funny, but it's like pretty tilting, pretty tilting for me. That like I don't get any FPG jobs. Although I farm so hard. But I guess it's like reasonable because my enhancement went really well for me. Well, the thing is, it doesn't really matter if I use Jolly or not on that weapon. To be honest, it doesn't really matter. Cause think about it, it's a binded FDN hardcore weapon. If I fail it with Jollies, it go back to +0, but it cannot be traded. So I end up with a +0 FDN hardcore. It doesn't really matter if I use Jolly or no. Like, using the Jolly won't affect the chance. Doesn't really matter if I use Jolly or no. Like, you guys like to say that I don't use Jolly, but it doesn't really matter if I use Jolly or no, because the weapon is binded anyways. I can't sell it. If it go back to 0, it's might as well just throw it away, because I'm not going to enhance it anymore. Like, +0 is the same as garbage to me, because it's binded and I have a spare weapon. That's why. Like, it doesn't really matter if I use Jolly or no. It's like when you are enhancing FDN weapon, or FDN normal weapon that's binded. You won't care if it breaks or no, because it's binded anyways. If you fail with Jolly, it goes back to 0. It's not like if you fail, it will stay at 15. It will just go back to 0. At that point, going back to 0, it's the same as destroying it. There's like no difference. But yeah, like don't say it as it's a big thing. I think like most people who enhance, like most of the people who enhance to like high FDN, like FDN norm, they never use Jolly, because like what's the point of using it when it drops to 0? If you use it, it still drop to 0. It's not like if you use it, it won't drop. Like using Jolly doesn't help with it anyway at all. That's why I didn't use. It's not because that I'm really lucky. It's just because there's no point of doing that. But yeah. Okay, back to. Okay, stage 3 overview. Time limit. What's the time limit again? I remember it's around like 10 minutes, but it's actually 11 minutes-ish. 11 minutes. Okay, how should I word it? Focus on coordination. Special timed map waveform. Boss got EPS check. H bar. There is also blue frogs that I need to clear, disturbing like mobs. Aww. Hinder your progress. This. However, boss attacks are very basic. Hello, hello. I really forgot if the time limit is 11 minutes though. I remember it's 11:30, but sometimes it's not. Did I have it recorded anywhere? Oh yeah, it's 11 minutes. Wow, I still remember it. What a surprise. Okay. Hello, hello. Actually, S3 guide is not that much. But still a lot of work for me. Oh my god. First, swallow need holding dagger before you can attack it. 48 seconds. $48 minus 22 is 26, around 25 seconds. Make sure you are in the safe zone and have the buff. I don't understand what you are talking about, but okay. Okay. So for the pre-stage, you can wait here for a limited time, but there's a problem like that is that the Blaze Storm and the DOT damage will still be there. It's a good idea to wait if your team is lacking DPS, so you can wait for better foods. Actually, I think 4 times isn't fast enough. Let's go with 8 times. What is this? I don't understand what you guys are typing. Want someone enter boss area. Oh, it's Genshin Impact stuff. Okay. I don't play the game, so I don't know. Okay, and then first yes is 1 minute. Where's Genshin Impact 1, 2, 3? There's even 5. I don't know where he went though. Probably because he banned, so he doesn't come back anymore. No problem. Hopefully you guys will like the guide. I'm still working on it right now. It's a bit hard for me to remember what stuff I put and what stuff I shouldn't put on it. Is man-to-man 30% damage reduction? Let me check the skill sim. Let's see if man-to-man is 30% damage reduction or no. Man-to-man. I remember it's 30%, 25 only. Okay. 25% damage reduction. Okay, I think I don't have enough place to type this, so I will just make the thing smaller a bit. Time. Is it followed up or follow up? Let me check. Followed up? Okay, it's followed up. Follow up. I stop. Less farmer. Okay, next one is boss attack explanation. So there's total 2 types of attack. One is stomp and the other one is breath. There's 3 elements for those. So total there's like 6 combinations. If you add up with the special triple stomp at the end, then there's total 9 combinations of skills. Makes sense. What's the name of the boss? Let me check the name of the boss. Lord of, oh my god, it's so long. Never mind, I'll just call it a frog, a toad. No, it's not. Only the last Barmek is unskippable, because at the last Barmek the boss will just the HP you just can't drop it. It will just stop at the last 1 HP, like the BDM Bishop thing. Like you cannot kill it. It's like it's immune. But you can skip all the other Barmeks except the last one. So it's possible for you to skip the second or the third one, the third Barmek, if your DPS is fast enough. Like, only the first Barmek, I think even the first Barmek is skippable if you can kind of like kill the boss immediately. But it's really hard to do that. I don't think it's possible to do that right now. But it's possible to skip the second and third Barmek, so that you are only left with the last 0.0 map. Only 2 types of Actually, there's like 4 types if you add only 2 types of attack. Stomp, on charge, three types of attack with okay, green balls. Okay. Is curable spell like this? Ugh. Yeah, it's good spell like this. It's incurable or incurable? Yeah. It's incurable, okay. I'm so bad with this. Okay. I'll just write it as blue, green, yellow. Blue, blue, yellow, purple to make it simpler for me. Blue, yellow, purple. What do you think of the new Rain Grid boost? I think it's actually a nerf because they nerfed the hero charge by a lot. The hero skill charge by a lot, like legit a lot. It takes, like, before it takes you around like 5 charges for you to get a hero skill. Now you need like, I think 7 charges? Should be like around 7 charges. 7 to 8 charges for you to use a hero skill. Because I'm not sure like which version they are going for. If it's the newest version, then you will need like 8 charges if there's no vendor in the party. If there's vendor in the party, then it will take 7 charges. It's like really garbage. What's happened? Let me think of how to word it. $75, $50, $25 format. High damage plus 20% attack down debuff. Should be informative enough. Hello. No, it's actually only 11:33. It's not that late yet. Let me just make it smaller so that. What? Wait, why is 16 so small? Why is 18 looking so small here? But it looks way bigger here though. That's weird. Okay. I don't really like to say it's 9 o'clock, but it's coming from the dragon stage. If you think it like that, it's easier. Let me just show you. I don't really like to call it 9 o'clock because it's kind of misleading. Like it's always from the dragon stage. So it's 9 o'clock, but it's actually also not 9 o'clock if you are at the other spots. Like if you are at this spot or this spot, it will be from 6 o'clock. It depends on, it's like from the dragon stage. So it's from 9 because it's from the dragon stage. It's not because it's from 9, it's because it's from the dragon stage. So you kind of like need to look at the map to understand why is it like that. Okay? Like, it's from this dragon stage, so you just go with the map and see like where the dragon stage is. The dragon stage is at here, So if you're at here, the winds come from here instead of here. It doesn't come from 9 o'clock. It comes from 6 if you're at this area. It like if you're at here, it's the base storm is at here. So like the pillars are depending on like where, like how the wind goes from Dragon Stage, because the Blade Storm comes from the Dragon Stage to your spot. Hopefully it's clear enough for you. Yeah. Okay, back to typing. And I think I should also put a suggestion area here. Actually, should I put the small frog explanation here first? Because it starts at the pre-stage. But you don't need to deal with them at the beginning though. Never mind, I'll just put it at the beginning anyways. Shoots out ice balls. Cannot be iframe. We'll have a mark a person. Slowly follows him. If you close to the mark or got hit, attack by skills. Will explode, causing visual disturbance. Black ball, smoke, and a safe break. That's not bad. Should clear ASAP. Why is it? What? Yeah, you see, it's normal at my side, but when they show it, it's like so big. Okay, I'll just try 22. Is it because I used 23 instead of 22? That's so weird. It's not too many explanations though. But for S3 it's really simple. It's really hard for me to not just type it all out. Should I just put a timeline also? I also need to check something out though, cause I remember hello, cause I remember the black frogs spawn only after like ×2, but I'm not sure. Let me just check. Like I really remember it only spawns after ×2. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it only spawns at ×2. Okay. deal with yellow fog. Gets 1 DPS to deal with blue fog. It's almost base one. Make sure black fog. Save your stone. Darn it. Dang it. Wait. Okay, that should be all the typing stuff here. Other stuff, not really that important. I will just try to actually, I shouldn't be. Never mind. I'll also just finish typing this first. Box spawn start spawning. Let me think. I probably should show the different colors, just in case people don't know. Oh, I forgot to add another suggestion here. Let let me just make it smaller. Okay, this is the purple stomp. Hello, hello. Where's... Hello, first day. Where's Slokai? I don't know. Probably working now. Colors will respawn. Okay, let me check if there's other. Why he's... Oh, okay, there's a blue one. Okay, it's a bug one. Never mind, I can use the green orb one. Okay. Green orb. Okay. It's not cap. If you want to save money, go for the shell neck plus Jarian earring option will be better. If you are okay with spending money on the zoo neck, go with zoo neck and Jarian earring. Cause the earring, I don't think it's any better than the Jarian ear. Cause Jarian ear you could use you could use, for example, a plus 15 attack jade. So I don't think that's a big difference with the zoo claw earring, except that you get some extra crit on it, probably a bit more FD, but you get way more attack on on an attack jade that's enhanced. So personally, I will think that for the earring you don't need to change if you have Durian ear, unless you really want to have like a slightly higher stat, then you go for the change. But I don't think it's necessary because hammering it to step 2 will cost a lot of money also. Then if you want to save money, just go for the shell neck. It's not that big of a difference. I think getting full defense is more important than getting FD. Because, you know, dead DPS don't have any damage, you know. Dead DPS equals no DPS. Survivability is always the first thing you want to do. No problem. Okay. Back to finding colors. There's also the licking attack though, but that one, I don't think that one's that important. I should probably still mention it. Yeah, classic movie maker. Yeah, go save the money for better. How did I create my IGN? My IGN are mostly from mythology. So, for example, my Defensio and my Ruinas, my Defensio, my Ruina, my sub Defensios IGN are from Norse mythology. They are Valkyrie names. One Rangeria is from Rangrier, which is also Raingrid. Skalgulus is from Skalgul. The current one I'm using, Sangirier, is from Sangirier, which is also a Valkyrie. Then my other ones are like my BP, for example. My BP's name is from Slavic mythology. It's the name of I think it's a fire god called Svarog. Then I just add Yaris in front of it, since it sounds nice. My Ripper's name, Hester, which is the name of my channel also, is from the Greek goddess Hestia. Then there's also, what other characters are there for me? My Ringrid, Svalafamia, it's very hard to pronounce, is also from Norse mythology, I think. Yeah, it's probably from Norse mythology. It's from the It's like the king who asked the Drops to, is it Drops or something, to create the cursed sword Typhon something. Hestia, yeah, Hestia is from Danmachi. Hesteller is just changing the name a bit, like, cause I think the name sounds nice if it's a guy name, so I make it Hesteller. Yeah, it sounds really nice, right? But yeah, that's like how most of my name goes. I think. Let me think of it. Like, what other names that I have? Like majority of my characters' names are from mythology. Like usually I all name them from mythology. I think even my VP, my Venaplaga's name is from mythology. Lohiratar is, I remember, a destruction god. I forgot like which mythology she is from, but yeah. What other characters do I play? I think that's probably all the main ones you guys should know. My Windwalker is from a wind god called something S started. I forgot. But yeah, most of my characters are from mythology. Why is it so hard for me to find a yellow? Oh, yeah, this one. Perfecto. Oh, the look is so hard to find because usually I don't look at it. Okay, let me just caption it. Purple Stomp. Searching for a longer day. People feeling like the light has come. We must never stop the way. Blue stop. Not the long charge. Just begun. We will always take a stand. Orbs. No damage. Let's go back to when we Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids Who's the noblest holder for this month? I think it's still Instant Vic though. I'm not sure. Comic Sans. On average, like if there's no event, I only spend on Premstone. Like if there's no event at all, I only spend on the Premstone package, which is 17k CC. It's not a lot. Like that's if there's no event. But currently, because of the Jade farming patch, I need to spend on FTG pod also. So it made me spend quite a lot right now because of the FTG pods. Otherwise, usually I only spend on Premstone. I'm not as whale as other people think. Like, you don't see me using EOD. That's speaking a lot already. So yeah, I think I spent more on Honkai Impact if I still play the game than like per month than I spend on DNC. Just say per month, because usually DNC there's nothing much to spend. Like even now I only spend on Premstone because like you kind of need Premstone if you are servicing, or if you want to solo like do solo content. It's really hard to do without the Premstone. That's the only time I spend. Then other stuff, maybe there's like seasonal costume. Maybe I will buy if I like the costume, but that's probably all. I don't really spend that much. Like, yeah, I'm not really that well, unlike other people believe. If you want to see who spend a lot, just look at the people with the EOD weapons, because one EOD weapons is like 3.5k Singaporean dollars or more. Like anyone with like one of the weapons means that they spend a lot in the game. The 86 Starbuck. Main party should be DPSing at the boss. One DPS to deal with the yellow frog. And that's STG ranking. I think he will be in 3-minute flat. Around like 3-minute 10 or something. Probably can be faster if he finishes dates. If one boss is underground, it is a good time to clear the blue fox. Where's the swarm of blue frogs? I think there's not much to talk about at stage 3 though. Like, I feel like the guide is finished already. After 10%, when HP is smaller than 10%, there's chance that boss does triple stomp instead. Single stomp. Let me check if this is triple stomp. Please be triple stomp, please be triple stomp, please, 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 please. Yeah, perfect. Uh, I think you need to do very well time. I think you need to do like well timed tumbles. Like that's why I suggest you to just have the healers to pre-heal, like what I did at this clip. You can see at here, like can see that I was waiting for the healing CD. Let me just go back a bit so you can see. Like I saw it's doing the stomp already. So you see I'm waiting for the moment it stopped. You see I click on the Great Heal. And then I quantum trace into the air to dodge the first stomp. Second stomp I tumble. You see some classes cannot tumble immediately. So that's why you should have the heal on when it's triple, just to be safe. You can see that like our Buster and our VP and also our Destroyer got hit by the stomp. But because we have heals on, their HP is full right before the next stomp hits. So even if they get hit, it's okay. So that's why you need to pre-heal. The reason for pre-heal and not doing the jump heal is because that it might be a poison one. If it's the poison one, any heals that's applied after the debuff will not work. So you need to apply the heal before the debuff. That's why you need to pre-heal before the stomp happens. Especially for purple stomps. All the purple stomps, I recommend the healers to pre-heal before the stomp happen. That's like what I usually do when I was playing healer. Sadly, I don't play healer anymore because people want me as DPS more. But if I'm playing healer, when I see the purple stomps, I will always pre-heal. I'm not sure if you can see it here. Let me check if I do pre-heals. Purple, is there any purple? I'm pretty sure if there's purple stomp, you can see me doing the purple stomp heals first. Like basically for the triple stomp, just make sure that your healer always pre-heal before the stomp happens, so that we have higher chance of surviving, even if you suck at dodging. In some parties, especially if the healer didn't pre-heal, a lot of parties just have DPS die in the triple stomp. Like, it's really important for the healers to heal before the stomp happens. So I think like that's like all you need to know for a stage 3. It's not a very big deal if like everyone does their job. Like even the triple stomp is fine as long as your healer can heal you. No problem. Like it's really important. Like as long as your healer knows that they need to heal before every purple stomp or before every triple stomp, then usually it's fine. Like I'll just say this, like if your healers knows they need to do that, it's very unlikely that you will have any problems in S3. As long as you don't get one shot, the healers should usually be able to bring you back to full HP very soon. Because the damage itself isn't that big as long as you have enough HP and as long as you have enough defense. It's not that big of a problem. So yeah, I choose the Honor Gust S3 with me as the healer for the demo vid here is because that you can see me healing before stomps and stuff. It's like a really good reference for healers. And I'm also the one who's taking care of the yellow frog, so you can also see that. Because hitting the blue bar isn't hard. The hard part is like you need to have people to hit the yellow frog. And do remember that you need to help hit the yellow frog if the yellow frog didn't die yet. I'm not sure if I make it clear enough, but it should be. Yeah. Any specific timing for sacrifice? I'll say not really. You just cast it when it's done cooldown. If you're the only if there's another healer, then the other healer should be the one that's doing all the pre-stomp heals, because sacrifice isn't really a good skill for the pre-stomp heal because the duration is so long. It's better for sustaining. So I'll say if you have an LF or a Saint in the party, the LF or the Saint should do the pre-stomp heals instead of you. Your heals should be for emergency and for sustaining. Emergency for your big heals and sustaining for your sacrifice. The Saint or LF should be using their heals for the pre-stomp heals, especially for purple or for the triple stomp. If you are really scared for triple stomp fails, you can use your big heal. But your sacrifice should always be on, should be cast as soon as possible because of the HP loss debuff in the stage, which I didn't mention, but you should know. I should also mention it somewhere. Let me see. Farmax suggestions. But yeah. Another thing that you can do as physician is to put the wax when the Flame timer is almost there. Like when the timer told you that there's like 10 seconds left, you should put wax on the floor so that your teammates can get the movement speed buff. And I think the best way to avoid deaths is that you need to be very cautious and you need to look at the status bar to see if you got teammates that got slowed. If they got slowed, you should try to cure them right before the Blade Storm starts so that they don't die. Otherwise, it will be very hard for them to reach the pillar if they have the slow debuff. Which is what I said here, so that you should be ready to cure if people got slowed, especially before Blade Storm. It's really important to cure before Blade Storm. Why am I capitalizing this? We're not happy with that. Oh, and another thing for the last Barmac, healers should Like for this bar mech, because it's longer, if your team have DPS problem, you will need to rotate cures. So for this party, we went with OF ulti then to physician cure. Like once my ulti timer is up, the physician will straight use her cure, so that we don't get the slow. That's like how usually it should go. Like that, I think that's the only part that need to be more cautious. If your team is over DPS, then a lot of things you can just straight skip because it's not that important. Like the Blaze Storm, you don't really need to wait for it if your team have more than enough DPS. Like for my own party now, we never wait for it. We just straight go DPS. Especially for my defensive party, you can just straight see that I don't even care about it anymore. It's not a good thing to do, but if your team doesn't need to wait for it, then you can just straight go for it, since it saves you a lot of time. Like most of the time in SP is actually just waiting out the Blaze Storm. It's not the DPS or anything. It's just waiting out Blaze Storm. But yeah. Okay, I guess that's all for the stage 3. Then now is the fun part, which is a bug demo. So for S3, there's a special bug that happens where your Blaze Storm got delayed, and it's really easy to end up in a team wipe. And this is a rare clip of it. So what happens will be like the boss will just straight skip a bar mech, like in this case. You see the bar mech just straight got skipped immediately. Then we just skip one bar mech for no reason. Like when this happens, this means that the next Blaze Storm will be bugged. And then let me just jump to the end to show you like what happened. So when the next Blaze Storm spawn, what happened is that instead of like the boss being on the ground and the pillars being there, the pillars just straight shattered. You see the pillars just straight shattered when the Blaze Storm come. Then the whole team got wiped. This is like one of the major bugs in S3 that they never fix it. So this thing is currently still on the live server and it will happen. I've seen it happen a lot of times. When this happens, there's only like 1 or 2 ways to avoid it. I will say like how to avoid it, but it's just like you can't really do much. If you don't have enough HP to tank the Blaze Storm, you really can't do much. Okay, let me just add. Yeah, it's like one of the most stupid bugs ever. There's a way for you to like having like more people survive by putting the damage reduction skills there, but like if you don't have enough HP, you will still die. It doesn't really matter. Like it's just a shit bug. It happens a lot. Yeah, it's really random. SP bugs. Let me check if I still have the teleport bug here. There's also another bug that's fun, but I'm not sure if I have the GIF or not. Let me check. I probably don't have it, but I can try to search for it. My god, my Discord is... Ugh, my Discord is dead now. What the fuck? Wait, let me see if I saved the image anywhere. Oh, actually, maybe I have one though. Let me check. That's weird. I couldn't find it. How much DPS is needed for a whole team? I remember it's around like 280B for the whole team. 280B. Sorry guys, I'm just checking out something. Because I was trying to find the... What's so hard? I couldn't find the record. Let me check if I have it on video though. Maybe I have it, maybe I don't. I should save like all the stuff I like. I should save more records of the. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah. Teleport bug. Like before I save it, I have a GIF on the teleport bug. FDN hardcore more difficult. DDN is considered as very easy because you can revive. Aggro bug. Boss follows. Teleported. Get teleported and get wiped by base storm. Close up teleporters. Barmax skip. Most common bug. Barmax. And thus messing up the base run timing. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that knows so much bugs in Gust. Just cause like we see so many fucking bugs. Sample bomb bug. Boss skips. It's so hard to find the teleport bug to show you guys. What green thing? Sorry, I don't know like what green thing is it. Are you talking about the tablets? Are those green things? Oh, are okay, good. This is the other bug I'm talking about. teleported to Dragon Stage. Oh, it's worth it. Worth it for me to find it. Look, you just straight get teleported to Dragon Stage. Varmex, this is teleport bug. This one's like really fun. Teleport bug. Teleport sample. Okay, I'm almost finished. To be continued. The constant HP cost debuff. Let me just make a content for people to skip. How to mod? I think I already give the link to it though. There's already link for it. This is from 7 to 1:49. Stage 3 explanation. Zero two two one. 0328. You need to learn by trial and error. They never show the mech separately. Like all the stuff is like organized by players. That's why you can't see like some raids there's like absolutely no guides on it because no player bothered to make it. Like all of the guides are made by players, so there's also a lot of guides that are incorrect or outdated. So that's like, it's always like this for DN. I think the fun part of DN is that for the raids there's like no guides on it. That's why it's fun. And then all the mechs you need to do by trial and error. If you go in without any guide, it will be very hard, which is why it's fun. But I'll say for C server, it's really hard for us to enjoy the fun because usually CDN or other servers will be releasing some parts of the guide already when we get the raid. So it's really hard for us to enjoy it since people will have the guide ready for us already. Stand out run. Zero B28 to 1330. 0328 to 1. One 548. I should actually make it more segmented, so it looks like that I have more stuff. This is 28. Stage 3, pre-stage. Play storm. Nations. Zero V14. 0228 20314. Formats and submissions. Okay. Then I'll say most stuff is done now for this. Next thing will be finding a good screenshot for this. Okay. Let me see. What photos do I have? Now I think I'll just use my Ripper, one of the photos with my Ripper. So that's easier for me. Never mind. I'm lazy to choose. And Dragon Nest, stage 3 going. Okay, now that's all done. All we left is adding the background music. Then it's left for me to process the video. So I guess it will be end of stream for today. Thanks for watching. As you can see that making a guide takes very long time. Even such a small one take me 3 hours. The S2 one is like nightmare. It took me like 6 hours or so because I need to find so many clips and stuff. But yeah, S3 is a very simple stage, and nothing much can be talk about it. Like, yeah, I can't really say anything more. If you have any questions, feel free to ask right now since I'm closing stream soon. Tonight there will be raid streams from Slowkai as usual. Tomorrow at around 8 PM after patch, it will be my raid stream on my BP. Hopefully you enjoy the stream, and if you have any questions, just ask right now before I close my stream, since I will need to process my video right now, and I can't have my stream on when I'm doing that. If there's no more questions, then I will close the stream right now. And yeah, thanks for watching though. I know that like guide making is pretty boring for people because I see the viewer count, I know. But yeah. I will be making those. I will be having like more guide making sessions in the future if I feel like it. What is BP bug? BP bug is just that there's high chance of the skill to lose hit. Usually losing the first hit of the skill, which does 50% of the skill damage. Okay. No more questions, then I will close my stream right now. Thanks for watching, and see you guys later. Probably at night. And probably at tomorrow. Yeah, of course. But that won't happen today. Since today it's Sky making stream. Hey, thanks for watching.